Coffee production process from planting, caring to harvesting and processing. Coffee is one of the most popular beverages in the world, and the process of producing coffee involves a complex series of steps that can vary depending on the region and the type of coffee being produced. In this essay, we will explore the process of producing coffee, from planting and caring for coffee plants, to harvesting and processing the coffee beans. Planting and caring for coffee plants. The process of producing coffee begins with the planting of coffee trees. Coffee trees are typically planted in areas with rich soil and a mild climate, and they require ample amounts of water and sunlight to grow. In addition to these basic requirements, coffee trees also require a great deal of care and attention to produce high-quality coffee beans. One of the most important aspects of caring for coffee trees is pruning. Pruning involves trimming back the branches and leaves of the coffee tree to promote healthy growth and to prevent diseases from taking hold. Additionally, coffee trees require regular fertilization and pest control to ensure that they remain healthy and produce a high yield of coffee beans. Harvesting coffee beans. After several years of growth, coffee trees will begin to produce coffee beans. These beans are typically harvested by hand, although some coffee producers use mechanical harvesters to speed up the process. During the harvesting process, workers carefully select only the ripest coffee beans for harvesting. This is because ripe coffee beans contain the highest concentrations of flavor and aroma compounds, which are essential for producing high-quality coffee. Processing coffee beans. Once the coffee beans have been harvested, they must be processed in order to remove the outer layers of the coffee cherry and to dry the beans. There are two primary methods for processing coffee beans, the wet method and the dry method. The wet method involves removing the outer layers of the coffee cherry using water and then fermenting the beans to remove any remaining fruit. The beans are then washed and dried in the sun or using specialized machinery. The dry method, on the other hand, involves drying the entire coffee cherry in the sun before removing the outer layers of the fruit using specialized machinery. This method is often used in regions with limited access to water. Roasting and brewing coffee. After the coffee beans have been processed, they are ready to be roasted and brewed. Roasting involves heating the coffee beans to a high temperature in order to develop their characteristic flavors and aromas. Once the coffee beans have been roasted, they can be ground and brewed using a variety of methods. Some popular brewing methods include drip coffee, French press, and espresso. Coffee is one of the most consumed beverages globally, and it has a long history of cultivation that dates back to the 15th century.